Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, next Tuesday on June 17th, Rockstar Games will be dropping the brand new summer DLC, which will be known as the Money Front update. Now, I've already done a full breakdown on all of the brand new details, so if you do want more information on this DLC, I'll leave a link to a video down low in the comment section. However, in today's video, we are going to be taking a closer look at one of these new properties slash businesses. I'm going to be letting you guys know everything you need to know about this brand new business as far as the location, the interior, the types of missions we're going to have to do with this business, plus much more. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so if you guys aren't aware, come next Tuesday we will be receiving 3 brand new businesses into GTA 5 Online. They will consist of a car wash business, a heli tours business, and more importantly, a weed dispensary business. Now, we do know that the weed dispensary business that we are going to be taking over will be known as Smoke on the Water, and as you guys can see on screen, it will be located on the promenade right on the beachfront opposite the gym. Now, being a weed dispensary, you will often find NPCs smoking outside the front store. However, as you guys can see on screen, we can actually go ahead and take a look inside of the store before Rockstar Games go ahead and give it a brand new revamp. They've done this with several different businesses and properties over the years. So as you guys can see on screen, they've got some random number plates for sale which read Tyler, Ethan, Zoe, Brad and Sandy, probably some Rockstar employees who like to indulge in the devil's lettuce. However, we've also got a display here with a bunch of different multicolored bongs. There's a bunch of different stickers planted all around them, a few referencing the FIB, which of course is the FIB in real life. We've got another bong stand here with what looks to be a bunch of different edibles. It would be interesting to see if Rockstar Games add a new snack type with this DLC that will get our characters stoned. And finally, as you guys can see on screen, they've got a bunch of cool printed t-shirts over here that for some reason aren't available in game yet. Now, a bit off topic, but I thought this was random. When I turned around, I saw this police car with no one sat in it, and I couldn't see any random players lurking around me. This always seems to happen whenever I'm recording a video. However, when I was recording the intro for this video, as you guys can see on screen, this random player tried to run me over and take me out. When I quickly pulled up the interaction menu, hit him with the passive mode, so this guy had to take his L, not being able to kill a player who was AFK. And don't worry if you guys are wondering, I did disable passive mode and gave him a bit of his own medicine. However, back to the video at hand, you will notice if you make your way back to this business at nighttime, you will not be able to access inside of the building. However, there is a little glitch around this. You old school GTA players will know this. If you wait inside of the store after the closing hours, it will keep the shutters open. So if you did want to chill inside of this building after the closing hours, it is possible to do so. Now, if you guys can think back to when Rockstar Games released the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, they did announce that we would be receiving a bounty hunting business with this DLC, which of course is something that could be done in single player on the day of release. Now, a lot of you guys may not be aware that when you play as Franklin in single player, you can actually go ahead and buy the Smoke on Water dispensary in single player, and it will actually go ahead and give you guys a few missions to go ahead and complete. So just like the mod bounty hunting missions from single player that later got released into online, it's very likely that the single player missions from the weed dispensary will be very similar to the online style missions. Now, I do want to give a massive shout out to Gaming Skeptic, who has allowed me to use this gameplay to showcase to you guys what this business is like in single player, so you guys can get a better idea once it is released into online. However, of course, all you guys have to do to purchase this business in single player is make your way up to it, and it will cost you guys $204,000, and then you will receive an email saying, hey Franklin, you're the new owner, right? If not, completely ignore this email. If you are, welcome to the marijuana industry, all 100% legal and purely for medical purposes. We're saving lives. I'll let you know if anything comes up, but you don't have to worry. I run a pretty tight ship. Take it easy, Jared. So Jared, the character who Franklin buys the weed dispensary off in single player, is most likely going to be the same person who we're interacting with when we go ahead and purchase this business for our characters in online. We do know, of course, that Franklin is still alive and active with the agency company, so it could be a thing where we go ahead and purchase it off Franklin. Only time will tell. Now, once you own the business, there is different types of missions you guys will get given. So one example here, as you guys can see on screen, is getting a message from the Smoke on Water shop saying we're almost out of the good stuff here. Our delivery guy bailed out, just wondering if you'll be able to do a pickup. And for this mission, all you guys will have to do is go ahead and pick up the Smoke on Water van, which of course is one of the rarest cars in GTA 5. However, this, as you guys can see on screen, is a very straightforward mission. Your character will get a bit stoned the longer you're taking, very similar to the Get Lamar style missions that Rockstar Games only released recently. However, once the van is delivered, you will get a message saying the weed has been delivered, and then the business should go ahead and run as normal. Another style of mission you guys might get greeted with is your delivery van getting jacked. As you guys can see on screen, you will get a message saying our delivery van just got jacked. What do we do, man? We can't call the cops. Unlike the previous mission where it's just straightforward, you have to go ahead and pick a vehicle up and drop it off. This one, you have to go ahead and kill a few players that have jacked your van, retrieve the van, and then go ahead and deliver it back over to the shop. And the third and final style of mission that you guys can get with this weed dispensary is to go ahead and pick up the van because the driver bailed out again as normal. However, this time it will be a setup and you will try and get stung by the police. So you will notice as soon as you jump in a van and try and take off, you will receive a wanted level. I can expect there will be similar missions like these in online. However, like I said, a very easy and very straightforward mission for most of you guys that would have played GTA 5 for a few years now, that you guys could expect to see with the weed dispensary once released on Tuesday. And if you guys haven't seen my previous video, then it is worth mentioning, by acquiring the Smoke on Water weed dispensary, it will be increasing the value of your weed farm from your MC business. So I do believe we can currently get 252k from selling a full stocked weed farm. Most likely that will be jumping up to around 420. It would be interesting to see if this now becomes the most profitable business as far as the MC businesses, as it is currently the third best business out of all 5. And as always, I will have a full guide and breakdown to do with this DLC on launch day, so make sure you guys do have notifications turned on so you don't miss any videos. And if you do want to keep up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 and GTA 6 news before I make my videos, then do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked in the pinned comment underneath this video. Nonetheless, that is going to do it from me, guys. The brand new Smoke Underwater business that Rockstar Games will be releasing into the game next Tuesday. Leave a comment down below and let me know, are you guys going to be purchasing this business? And out of this business, the helipad or the car wash, which one are you guys looking forward to most? As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.